Hello everybody, my name is Stuart Knight, and I am the author of the book Marginalizing White Supremacy. And I'm here today to talk about white supremacist cops. Now, there has been a recent uptick in the number of black men and women being brutalized by the police being shown in the media. Now, the one thing we should also understand is that this is nothing new. Just since the advent of the camera phone, they've only been recorded more often. And the media is putting a lot of these things out there, in fact, to inflame the black community, maybe into an action that wouldn't be in our best interest. Now, the author Neely Fuller and philosopher Neely Fuller has coined the term race soldiers. Now, what that means is that these individuals do not leave their personal issues at home when they come to the job. That means that many of these white officers bring their white supremacist KKK points of view to the job with them, and then most of them, which happen to be rookies, end up within black communities across this country. Now, that is very dangerous, considering that if they have this badge and then this ideology, they can inflict harm either physically or even monetarily and economically within the black community, and many of us cannot do much about it. Now, I believe that most of these individuals, these race soldiers or white supremacist cops, are motivated currently by talk radio, conservative talk radio, that is. You see, many of them, I believe, are listeners of the likes of Rush Limbaugh, Sean Hannity, Laura Ingraham, and Michael Savage, wherein all day, all they talk about is the rule of law. Now, what that means is that if you do not have either the political influence or the monetary influence to be able to control how the law is applied, then you become ruled by that law. And like I said, since many of these individuals cannot leave their personal feelings at home, they then feel that they have to come into your community and put you in your place being under the rule of that law. Now, in many instances, these larger numbers of police in our communities are requested by black people themselves. Since the crack generation, some 20 years ago, and the violence that was precipitated by that, many of black people asked for the police to come into our communities and try to help clean it up. But sadly, in many instances, the police then, those same people who asked for the police in such a large number, become victimized by those same very police. Whether it be that they get constantly pulled over for small infractions, having to go down to the courts and then pay fines, or whether or not the police are called to their residence for maybe a disturbance or something like that, and they have their names ran by those police and might have a few warrants or something like that, and then they end up going to jail when they call the police for help. So black people, we really have to begin to understand that things are changing and times are changing. And you must really begin to protect yourself, not only from those in your community who wish to do you harm, but those who are in your community who you think are there to help, but might be just helping themselves to hurting you, plain and simple. This doesn't mean that all police are bad, and police definitely are a necessity. But some police who consider themselves to be good cops need to step up and root out these bad police and actually do their job in protecting all the people with the rule of the law. So once again, like I said, I'm Stuart Knight, and I'm the author of the book Marginalizing White Supremacy. You can find that at Amazon.com in print and ebook form. You can also find it at Lulu.com, iBooks, and BarnesandNoble.com. Again, thank you very much for your time. Have a good day. Peace.